Okay, so we are going to cover a cylinder problem that uses quadratics to solve it. So in this, we have the cylinder here, the radius, and the height. The height's given at 5 centimeters. We want to find the radius, and we have the surface area here, which is given as 100 centimeters squared. So we need to find an equation for the surface area. But that's just the top plus the bottom and the side. Well, the top and the bottom are the same, so that's 2 times, and the equation for the top is just the area of a circle, which is pi r squared. So that is the top and the bottom. Now we have the side. And the side, if we cut down the side length, we made a little cut down here, we'd actually unravel it, and what you'd find is that it's a rectangle where the height is one of the sides, and the other side is actually the circumference of the circle, so that's 2 pi r. So the area of this is actually 2 pi r h. Okay, now we can substitute in what we know. We know the surface area is 100 and the height is 5. So we have 100 there, and that's 2 pi r squared, and this is 2, but there's a 5 here, so that's 10 pi r. Okay, so now what we can do, we can divide both sides by 2 pi, because we have 2 pi, and now that turns into 50 over pi, and this is just r squared plus 5r. Now, I might want to complete the square on this. So what I'll do is I'll take half of this, which is 2.5, and I'll square it, and then I'll subtract it as well. But I just want to take this bit. So I'll add this to this side. Okay, so now what I have is this. I'm going to move this over here. So now I have the r plus 2.5 squared. And that's just the perfect square here that we've now solved. That's why we completed the square. But on the other side, we have the 50 over pi plus 2.5 squared, which is 6.25. You can check that in a calculator, but that's what it is. We'll take the square root of both sides. And now what we have is r plus 2.5 equals the positive negative of this. So we'll calculate that. This is going to be, we've got it all right here. So I've just done it. So it's actually 4.71. Okay, now what we can do, so that's the square root of that. We multiplied, or we took 50 divided by pi and added 6.25, and then we took the square root of that and we got 4.71. Now we're going to subtract 2.5, and now I have r equals negative 2.5 plus minus 4.71. So that gives me two possible r answers. I have r equals negative 2.5 plus 4.71, and that equals 2.21, or I have r equals minus 2.5 minus 4.71, and that's 6. But these are centimeters, correct? So we can't have a negative, so this is our extraneous root. So our solution is this. So now we know that that is our solution. We just know that r equals 2.21 centimeters for this equation.